exaggerate to turn it up a notch. You know what they say, give the people what they want. I might exaggerate to try to sound cool. Describe a Shark Tank while talking about a kiddie pool. And I'm diving right in it, I am swimming just to make a big splash. Little fish in big pond, little bird in bird bath. I can puff out my chest as I float on my back. I am buoyant, I guess, when I learn to relax. If I'm gonna speak up, then I better impress. Make my diaphragm grow and my vocal cords stretch, and my voice will get hoarse, but my story will spread like a ponytail told off the top of my head. I'm bragging and I'm puffing up my ego. A penguin playing make-believe but rocking his tuxedo. I'll learn to wing it when I think that plan is going south. No matter what, I'll always strut and find something to brag about.
Hey, we are back. Hey, Lucha and hey, Taja. We are back at this Agio nonsense. I've mentioned in the Discord just a minute ago that I have just got to a point in the Grumps animation which doesn't really lend itself very well to streaming. So I figured I'd put it to a vote. And it was it was a very tight run poll in the Discord. I think Lucha is the only person that voted in it, other than me. So yeah, we've got Fraggy, and it's gonna be fun. I am gonna drop the links in. I'm gonna drop links in the chat. For want of a better idea, we're just going to do what we did again last time. So we've got a Aggie. That's alright. We've got an Aggie link, so we've all got a canvas to work on, and then a link to the Fakemon website. That's alright, Taja. So yeah, basically on the Fakemon the Fakemon website, you can generate a fake Pokemon or an AI generated Pokemon, and we'll just be drawing that essentially. But yeah, so I'm gonna everyone get out your bungo cards. I haven't got an AI generated Pokemon yet, but I'm just going to generate until I find one that I like, and then we'll do that one. I don't like a lot of these, but that's fine. I like him. I want to figure out what this fella's idea is. Sorry. This little guy is a ghost water type, apparently, which I think is quite cool. Can you see the Fakemon? Yeah, you can see the Fakemon website when I was that. So you saw me chicken out of like 6 other designs, but I quite like this one a lot. Oh no, alien, I'm sorry. Let's make it a bit smaller. And I'm going to draw kind of on top of him, I think. Oop. Cool. Right, well, I haven't done any real drawing to date, so this is going to be fun. Yeah, Taja, by all means, if you want to. I should also elaborate myself that this is a excellent idea that was stolen from Drawfee in a stream or in an episode they did a few weeks back, I think, at this point. I wish there were more ghost types in Pokemon, because there's so many like interesting designs that ghost Pokemon have. Hey, Evil Master Pig. And they generally get left alone, which I think's a shame. I was going to start drawing immediately and then realised I kind of need to figure out what this guy is. Because he looks tusked to me. Or maybe that's like a mushroom? I really should have thought like a little bit more before starting this or picking this one. Let's have a think. I mean, he kind of looks like a squid to me. If anyone would like to help me mentally, emotionally in the chat, please do. I see it as like... kind of like this, I guess. I don't know what that is yet. I've basically just drawn what's already on the screen in a slightly different angle. It could be like... The problem is it looks like a mech. Ghost War is an excellent name for Steam. I really like that. I mean, maybe that actually makes sense, Taja. I like the idea of that. Because, like, this thing kind of looks like an eye. I am just going to kind of make a start and then maybe decide what it is later. And I think that's fine. That's art. That's art, baby. Because I feel like there should be a third one behind him that we can't see. But that doesn't help me. That doesn't doesn't make this any easier. Oh dear. Did I just refresh it? Anyway, I can't undo anything now, so this is this is here. I'm going to turn up the music a little bit because this is going to be a bit of a chill stream. Very... Oh! Hey, that's pretty cool. Whoop, let's zoom in a little bit. Cool. Thank you, Taja. Also, I'm going to very briefly try and see what aliens link to. For Ghost Water. Ghost Rider's theme. Ghost Rider theme song. Okay, I will listen to that later. Because I don't know what that is, unfortunately. I also want to know what this is, like, because it almost looks like he has a hand. But I've still not really got an idea for who he is yet. Which is fine, and I might not have one. Thank you, Lou, for dropping that in the chat. I think like this could very easily be like an Ultra Beast or like one of these Pokemon that doesn't necessarily like link to anything, like isn't a thing. And I'm not just saying that as a cop out because I can't think of anything. I mean, I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It looks like a mech, and then it kind of looks like there's someone in the mech. So maybe that's like the key to this. Maybe it's like a spirit haunting like a dead tentacle or something like that. If we're getting grim, which feels on par for Pokemon Ghost lore. I've never seen or read Ghost in the Shell, but I'm going to presume that I've just captured the entire story. Absolutely perfect. I really like Ghost in the Shell of a Hermit Crab. That's something I'd watch. Or maybe I've changed my mind completely and actually I like the idea of this being an eye. Because I don't know what this is, but it looks metal as hell. Yeah, I don't know anything about this little guy, but I love him dearly. Good. I'm hoping for just like a standard businessman. Right, let's steal some colours from here. Not like that, away. Have I turned down the opacity? I have turned down the opacity. That makes more sense. Cool. Let's go try that again. Not like that. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, is everyone... We could keep doing this, to be fair. We could, like... I could get, like, another one in a second. We'll just do another one to the side of it if people are still in the mood for that. Okay. I haven't come up with, like, any good lore for this guy yet, but that doesn't mean I don't love him dearly. I have, but I haven't come up with any that I've stuck to. Maybe. Give him like a weird creepy eye. Or maybe not. Souls of Pirates find discarded bodies in the ocean. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Fair enough. You've got me there. Tajia has knocked out of the park. Pirate Ghost Boy. I like it. Let's give him a little bit of tint on his horns. Whoop, whoop. How is everyone today anyway? We are approaching the end of the week. I feel like I'm approaching the end of the week. I am quite ready to have a sleep. But that doesn't make for an incredibly interesting stream. How's everyone's projects going? Hey, Coyote Bird. I remember Coyote Bird coming up with some excellent Fakemon last time we were here, so if you are free to join, please do. Let me drop the links back in the chat. There we go. Let's draw just a couple of bubbles around him, and I think we're going to start a new one, probably. I think I've missed a trick with seaweed. Rebecca, that is a very, 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 very relatable concept. I'm really happy with how the Game Grumps animation's going, but I think I'm out of patience for it, potentially, at this point. I think I'm ready for this one to be done. Yeah, I don't know if there's much more I want to do for this one. I really enjoy the shading on this one. I'm gonna put my name next to mine again, just in case anyone wants to do the same for theirs. But I think I don't want to accidentally like take hard work away from anyone else. But I'm guessing this one just below is Lutra's again. I'm going to check up here. I don't think anyone's put their names, but I'd be surprised if this isn't Lutra's, because this is, again, excellent shading that I recognise from last time. Oh no, a sad Teletubby. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Evil Master Pig, I really like this sad Teletubby. What a sad little guy. I really enjoy him though. I don't know who's brought him in. I hope they don't mind if I steal it. Or just join in with this one, because I kind of want to... I don't know, I like it. Maybe I won't steal him. Nah, I'll come up with a different one. But he's very good. Oh! Oh my god, look at him! First go. What a beautiful boy. What a lovely rock bug. Okay, cool. I am also in love with this one, so we're fine. Hey, Reveron. An absolute lad. Oh yeah, and Reveron was here last time as well, so yeah, by all means please join in again. I think the links aren't too far up in the chat. It's a fairly chill stream, so it'll only be a little bit of scrolling if it's not immediately on show. Yeah, so let's tag this rock bug. I've not come up with a name for the last one though. Hold on. I love this boy, but he's got to wait. Let's have a think. Who's this boy? I think Taja, earlier you said, thanks, Evil Master Pig. Thank you for blessing us with the boy. I think Taja said earlier that it's a soul of pirates finding scarred bodies in the ocean floor. That's beautiful, but I've had an even better thought. What if it's a Viking? Hence the tusks. So I'm going to say it's like a Viking ghost that is haunted. Maybe it's like a regional tentacle, but it's haunted by a Viking. I'm sure that lends itself to an easy pun name, I would have thought. Let's have a think. I was literally thinking, what would be like a dark word to kind of like put into tentacle as a pun, and I was like, cruel, maybe tentacruel, and then very quickly, not tentacruel, that's a thing. I'll come back to that later. I'll come with these afterwards, but look at this boy with his little legs and everything. Okay. There we go. Right. I love this boy. I'm already worried that this isn't a particularly interesting pose, though. Right, I'm going to redo that, because I want it to be a little bit more dynamic than that. What do I want to do first? I could do his legs first. Oop. I'm not very good with like anatomy yet, which is something that I'd like to practice. But this feels like chicken legs. Maybe not chicken legs. What am I thinking of? Flamingo legs, I guess. Something like this, I think. Yeah, the very chill music is provided by Bug Hunter, a very chill musician. He has a new song coming out tomorrow called Two Bed, Two Bath and a Ghost. And the day after it comes out tomorrow, he has a music video coming out for said song, which I animated from, which I'm very proud of. So I'll be linking that a lot when that when that eventually comes out. This rock boy is the infamous Pokemon that Bug Hunter has been looking for his whole life. Keeps looking at him. This is the bug. This is the bug he's been hunting. And we finally got him in the form of an AI Pokemon. I don't know if anyone else is doing anything. There is something happening here in the top right. I'm very excited to see how this turns out. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much to Taja for shilling for both me and Bug Hunter. Cool. Taja is very good at coming up with little lines to sell the random shite that I do. generally. I'm very thankful for them. Cool. Right, and then he's got little rock arms. I have very nicely given myself a Pokemon who, at essence, I do not know how to draw rocks. So, Taja very aptly bringing up my Twitter in a link as well, and very, very rightly saying if you still have a Twitter, because we might all be moving again soon, by the sounds of it. I haven't really, apart from like a personal Facebook, I haven't really got any social media presence, obviously, and YouTube, other than Twitter. And I am wondering, and I want everyone to help me out with where we're all going. Well, I was going to say, is Tumblr still, like, real? Do people still believe in Tumblr? Or did Tumblr get debunked? Because I thought the reason we were all on Twitter was because of Tumblr. But if we all go back to Tumblr, then I will follow suit. But I don't know. I don't know what the plan is yet. So I don't really understand Tumblr. Like, I never had a Tumblr even, like, as a teenager. And my partner did. My partner was very fond of Tumblr at the time. To the extent that when I started making my Bim Bam animated, and I was trying to explain to her kind of who my Bim Bam were and the kind of animation community, I don't think I was even explaining to her. I think literally I like had one of my animations on, or I was on my channel or something, and Geo the Beer came up, and she went, "Hey, Rafnag." She didn't go, "Hey, Rafnag." She went, "Hey, I know Geo the Beer," and I was like, "What? You do?" And I had no idea who they were, and then found out that they were very big at the time for making like Super Hulock fan art, I think. And apparently Geo the Beer was massive on Tumblr at the time as well. I don't know if they still are. I'm still not aware of Tumblr as a rule of thumb. Yeah, of course you can get a tag here. Hold on. Let me have scroll. I think Lou was the last person, yep, to pop them all in. There's 2 links there. So one for the canvas on Aggie, and then one for Nokemon, in case you want to bring in your own fake boy. Yeah, I still don't have like a great concept of Super Who. I mean, I watched Doctor Who like as a kid. I think I stopped around Peter Capaldi era, maybe just before Peter Capaldi. But yes, I was not aware the extent of the fandom. Let's put it that way. You're free to do whichever, Raf. I don't know if anyone's joining me on this Rock Bug Boy this time. I don't think so. Coyote Birds brought their own. I like this watercress little guy. And I'm very interested to see how the steel fighting boy turns out. Don't find your house to 1,000% sure you want it to be there. Yeah, I just don't have a concept of how like bad it gets. Like, I've heard stories. Like, I loved Steven Universe when it was all coming out at the time, and like I never kind of got into fandoms or like really looked up its kind of presence online. And then, you know, like 4 years after the fact, I met my partner and she was like, oh, what, you liked Steven Universe? And I was like, yeah. And she said like, well, what do you think of all the discourse? And I was like, oh, is there discourse around Steven Universe? Like, oh, it was a controversy I didn't realise, and then found out about all of the hellscape that it was. So yeah, I'm fairly out of the loop with most things, or I was, and now that I'm on Twitter, I have a better idea about what's wild and what's not. And yeah, I've seen Sherlock, I think all the way through. Was the I won't. I don't. I was just about to spoil it in case anyone's seen it. I think I've seen it all, because something happens in the last series that I think people were upset about. But yeah, never watched anything in Supernatural though. I know bits and bobs, and I know that Misha Collins is very vehemently not bisexual again. But yeah, I don't know a huge amount about Supernatural really. I know there's a thing called Super Hell, which I'm not gonna lie, does make me want to get into it. But I'm trying to Taja, this isn't dissuading me. I'm trying to figure out a way of kind of doing his hands, Rockbug's hands, in a way that kind of looks cute, I guess, is what I'm going for. I don't know if I want to give him like fists, because like he's just a little guy, but maybe just something like this. Maybe. I might make him hold something. Yeah, I quite like the idea of like little raptor claws. I think that's what I'm kind of thinking these are. I didn't make it all the way through Jodie Whittaker season. Yeah, I watched like one episode of the Jodie Whittaker season. I really didn't have any strong opinions one way or the other. I thought she was fine. Like the writing didn't seem great. I saw the it was a spider one, something to do with spiders. To be honest, I just kind of like fell out of it, or like I never really got into it because of Bradley Walsh being in it, who isn't like a big name in America as far as I'm aware, but he's mainly known in the UK for hosting a game show called The Chase. I didn't really, I don't know, I didn't get taken in by that one episode. I got told that it got really good near the end, and I keep hearing that they're changing the writing team up every now and then for Doctor Who, so I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another go at some point, but I'm not in a rush to. Google the Steven Universe controversy, yikes. Yeah, yikes is pretty much what I get from it. It's one of these where like I still don't know a huge amount about it, but it sounded like it just wasn't a fun place to kind of discuss episodes and stuff. Like my main kind of like exposure online was usually just kind of looking up episode discussions on Reddit. So like whenever I watched Adventure Time, as it was coming out, I would usually go to the subreddit afterwards and just see kind of what the episode discussion was like. And that seemed fine. But yeah, no, again, as I say, as far as I'm aware, people weren't happy about a lot of things in Steven Universe generally. I really love these like rock shard ears. Is kind of how I'm seeing it. I think I want to make him like a cheeky boy. Right. Yeah, she was great in Broadchurch. And I think I heard... Oh, sorry, I'm just going to have to mute myself, guys. See you in a sec.
Takes care of his girl. 22 and panicked in her bedroom. 20 outfits thrown on the bed. She's wanted this job since she was a kid, and one interview.
Hello, I'm back. Yes, where were we? We were discussing things. Yeah, I saw Jodie Whittaker in Broadchurch, and she was really good in Broadchurch. The first series, at least, was really, really compelling. I think I remember hearing at the time when she came in that they also had like either the writers or producers from Broadchurch as well. And I remember like thinking, is it going to be like a really... I love this pose. I remember thinking like, is it going to be... I thought this was his butt. I got so excited. Never mind. I remember thinking like, is it going to be dark? Are they going to kind of go for a slightly grittier, edgier, like Doctor Who vibe? And they didn't really, and that's fine. Like it's one of these where as soon as like as a man in his 20s, I start looking at like children's shows that I used to watch or that I currently watch, and I'm like, why isn't this for me? Why, why haven't they made this for me? You have a problem. But yeah, I don't know. Would have been exciting, but it just wasn't for me, and that's fine. Yeah, David Tennant obviously was also very, very good in Broadchurch. Whoop. Also, I lost some of the chat because I had to turn it off for a sec. I mean, it's not like a children's show, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's like a family show. It's family friendly, and like if I came back to Doctor Who and I was like, why isn't this like a really gritty? I mean, like, we'll put it this way: Broadchurch isn't for kids. I was excited at the concept of Doctor Who being more like Broadchurch, and that wouldn't be fair for Doctor Who. I guess is the more succinct way of what I was trying to say. Yeah, I still don't really know how Imgur works. Like, I don't know how you kind of get into Imgur. I thought it was more just like a place to put an image so you have a link to it. I really don't get it, but I really like your fighting type rotisserie chicken, Raph. I really like it. I'm here for it. I think you should be very proud of this boy. He needs a butt. He needs more defined cheeks. I think you should make the commitment now to say that this is like a front-facing butt. But either way, he's very good. Right, let's keep going. With this boy. Oh, I've just come up with an incredible name for this Pokemon, but the problem is it's like already a pun. So I was trying to think of a word that like mixes like insects with rocks, and I was gonna say like stalagmite, but like mite is already... I don't know. Is there a way of like exaggerating like the mite in it? Can you just have like words like letters in caps in a Pokemon? Can you say stalagmite? I don't know. Anyway, that just came to me. Rotisserie chickens are dead. It's a good point, Raph. It makes sense. Stalagmite is very good. Oh, Stalagmite from two people at the same time is very good. Coyote and Raph. Rare Proton, please do. It's a very good line. Cool. I like him anyway. I love Stalagmite. I should make him angry. I should, like... He looks... yeah. I'll make him angry. But maybe, like, cute angry, I don't know. Let's see if I can, like... Either way. Either way, he's lovely. Right, he needs another leg. Which I'm not looking forward to. Thank you, Taja. I mean, look, is there any better figure drawing practice than trying to draw a fighting rotisserie chicken or a ghost rotisserie chicken? What am I going to do for this? How do I... Cool, well, that's only the easy way of doing that. I should have made him, like, bigger. He's a lot chubbier in the AI. The thing I'm worried about is that the AI version of this is better than my version of this. And that's fine. If that's what's happened, I'll deal with it. I'll come to terms with it. But either way, I love him. Let's get rid of this and add the kind of side bits more. Oh my god, Rare Proton, you've got like a you've got like a Fagin-esque operation. You've got cats that bring you money. I think that's good. I think that's fine. I think they're just trying to pay rent. Cool. Let's drop down pen size just a tiny bit. It's just a little bit crowded, I think, on there. Still good. Still like him. I think I should have just, like, changed the pose up a little bit more, but that's fine. Stay alert now, apparently there's a new season of Futurama coming out. Yeah, there was like... Oh! Yeah, I did. Sorry, Alien, I did completely misread that. I thought you meant they brought you money. Maybe they're, I don't know, maybe they're paying someone else rent. Maybe they're buying you a present. You don't know. Maybe it's like you do as a kid where you steal money just to like buy your parents a present for their birthday. I presume that's something everyone's done at some point. Yeah, I knew about the Futurama thing because of the whole John DiMaggio scandal, where they basically weren't paying him enough to come back as Bender. And then they did. Yeah, maybe it's a Mother's Day. Cool, I'm gonna change this leg, I think, because it's looking too crowded. And that might not be that leg's fault, but I've decided it is now, so delete your out. But then I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, I don't think that's any better, really. Let's go back to what it was. Oh no, I've run out of Control Z's. Okay, it's fine. I'm really glad that Rare Proton managed to find the Canadian $50 note by going into their Mind Palace to find it. I'd be very surprised, but I'm gonna try and like size up the rest of the body around the leg, or even more sensibly, just shrink the leg down a little bit, because I want him to be bigger than he is. I think I prefer that. Still don't know how to deselect on here. Cool. Cool, tiny little chicken legs. I love this guy. I don't know who this is, but this is lovely. Alright, completely off model for the face, but I hope you guys like. Look at him! Look at it, he is like... well, like a rotisserie shit. Yeah, good. That's an excellent Mabim Bam reference if anyone doesn't know. I love this. Look at this pose. Whose is this? Who's doing this and not tagging themselves? This is great. And I'm hoping and presuming this is another coyote. I'm just going to be right back. Sorry, I thought that was someone at the door. Yeah, I'm presuming this is Coyote again, but I love this. I love this guy. I love the little kitty. Lily kitty. Oh, Lily kitty. Oh, okay, good. I like that a lot. That's alright, Ruff. I think we're coming more or less to the end of the stream when I finish this one. Anyway, and same as last time, anyone that's working on theirs, I'll like leave it running for a bit, so you have a chance to do that before I post the canvas up later, if I do that again. Cool, right, let's do this guy's other leg. I think I'm just going to hide it under here. Maybe I'm wearing... I don't know. I don't want it to look too busy. I'm trying to figure out how I can do that. I think I'm just going to have to like disembody it a little bit over here and see how that looks. Okay, if the leg's here, that looks meh, there, there. Maybe if I like add some darker shading. on it, then it'll look more normal. I'm going to take a screenshot of mine and render it on CSP. I realised how grossly the near the hand intended. I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, this is something I literally learned about tangents in art in like a stream two streams ago maybe. I've never worried about that. Maybe I should, but I don't think I've ever I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I might be talking where I've not got any experience, but let's just draw the foot. Let's just draw the foot again. I didn't even draw his foot right the first time. Okay, I'm going to delete the other foot now. We're making minus progress now. Okay, right. Okay. That's better. That makes more sense to me, I think. That probably makes sense, Lucha. Boop, boop, boop. Let's make him a little bit shaded. Does that make him look shiny then? Should he just be matte? Maybe he should just be matte. No, I think that's fine. Rare Proton, I think that's a very good use of the highlighting messaging function. I wish it would like fill in just those tiny little bits. I'm gonna redo it because I don't like that there's little white bits, like little white dots hanging out. I can't keep going that far. That's fine. I will leave it. Right, let's add the second colour, but not like that. Oop. Hold on, everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like how this guy's turning out. I've really got to like give props to the AI though, because this was an amazing Pokemon from the get-go. Like I really feel like I haven't needed to do much to this one. I've just kind of just redrawn him a little bit, and I'm not upset about it. It's a very good design. Like that. Cool. My partner's just come home and is sat in the room. I'm just going to finish up with some shading and then cover some names to these guys. We'll have a look around and then I'll probably call that for the stream. I'll be going on mute again now. Alien says hello. And I will catch you all on the next stream.
I will leave.
Cheers, bye.
my change I ate in the corner. She took my tray along with my heart and my breath away. Cause Amy, you're the only girl for me. Amy, you're the only girl for me. Don't blame me, don't restrain me. Oh hey, I'll say this plainly. Oh Amy, you're the only girl for me. This week I like the way you don't even know me. I like the way you don't even know me. I like the way you don't even know me. And that's the key to being lonely. So maybe today I'll hop on the bus and ride to my stop and not fall in love with the cutest one, the one with the book instead of her phone like the rest of them. No, I won't sit by her, I'm not that brave. I'll sit right behind her, out of her way. She won't know I'm there, but when I get home I'll write her a song, and this is how it goes. Oh bus girl, you're the only girl for me. Bus girl, you're the only girl for me. I trust girl, you must girl, of all the girls in the bus world. Oh bus girl, you're the only girl for me. On the D-line, I like the way you don't even know me. I like the way you don't even know me. I like the way you don't even know me. And that's the key to being lonely. Since I was a kid, I watched all the shows, I heard all the songs and learned how it goes. And I will be cool, pretend I'm important, get all the girls without working for it. 'Cause I know the truth, I'm not one for boasting, I'm just too cute for them to approach me. And if I repeat it, I might believe it. Yeah, if I repeat it, you might believe it. I like the way you don't even know me. I like the way you don't even know me.
Hello. Sorry, yeah. That's the end of mine. The end of the stream. I am going to have a quick whip around and see what everyone's done. I love this guy so much. I don't know who's doing this, but this is such a beautiful little guy. And it fits so well with like the fairy grass typing as well. As always, and I'm presuming this is Coyote Birds, this is fantastic. I love this very much. And I can't wait for like, I guess lore to go with it, or like a name, or the typing, but I really like this. Again, Raph's masterpiece is excellent. Nonsense, this is fantastic. Nonsense, look at this. He's fantastic. I love that. Oh, it's B-Star as well. That's such a good name. Okay, lovely. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to leave this up and running for a bit after the stream finishes, just so everyone can finish off what they're doing. Lutra, again, a fantastic, amazing... Anyway, yeah, I will leave this running for a bit for anyone that wants to finish off what they're doing on the canvas, and then I'll save it, maybe like condense it, and then put it all up on Twitter. Thank you everyone for hanging out. For a fairly relaxed, quiet stream, but it's been what I needed at the end of the week. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out, and probably see you tomorrow, because there's a video going up on the channel at 6:30, and there'll be a live premiere for that, so if anyone wants to hang out in the chat, that'll be happening 6:30 UK time. I think that's like midday-ish, most of UK. Yeah, if you want to post bits in the Discord as well, please do. But yeah, until Monday, take care and piss out.
Bye.
Em says bye.